Good day, I'm Shanae Shaniqua.
And I'm Babalu Gatorade. And this is the business.
Today is Friday, June 13th, 2012, and we have a show for you.
We will have a hobo with a home, a dazzling drug story, and a few heartwarming tales.
But first, a sports update.
We go live to the field with Al at the Icelandic National Polo Championship. Al Harrington here. I'm here in Iceland to cover the Icelandic National Polo Championship. This year's match is between the London Silly Nannies and the Icelandic National Polo Kings. This team matchup will be the biggest rivalry in European sports. I mean, polo's not much of an interesting sport, but they sent me out here to cover it anyway. Joining us today, we have the London Silly Nannies' biggest star, Nigel Bottomtooth. Nigel? How you doing today, Nigel?
How you doing, Al?
How did you get to be part of the London's biggest polo team?
It's a long and complicated process, Al. We are stuck in the middle of nowhere, blindfolded, where we have to tame our own wild horse.
Very interesting, but what does that have to do with polo?
Absolutely nothing, Al. This sport has no value or meaning, so I just went along with it.
That seems to be the general consensus of the rest of the world. Thank you for joining us today.
No problem.
Well, there you have it, folks. That would be London's biggest star, Nigel Bottomtooth.
In other news, late yesterday afternoon, Mike Tyson's tiger got loose and roamed the streets of Vegas.
What? Why are we just being informed about this now?
It's alright, 4 brave men captured the tiger and took it back to Tyson's house.
Well, I'm going to Vegas next week, and I really do not want to come face to face with the tiger.
It's okay. The tiger's secured now.
Are you sure? Positively sure?
Yeah, stop worrying about the damn tiger. Now in other news.
Oh right, there's more news. Yesterday, outside of Dancing Zorbo's...
Dancing Zorbo's? I love that place. One time when I went there...
Okay, this isn't the time for stories. So back to the story.
Ow.
Well, Shirley Agatha was caught on tape beating 35-year-old Anthony Miller.
Anthony Miller? I know him from high school. He was a loser.
That's not funny. True story.
Here we go again.
Oh hush, one time there's a loser in high school, and now he's an anchorman on Channel 10. What now?
Let's get back to the story about Shirley.
Okay, well, she is serving life in prison since her record has showed many violations since the 1920s.
Wow, I give her credit for not getting caught all those years.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Spring training baseball.
I wrote you every day for a year.
You know I eat you, you taste so sweet. For just some small change, price can't be beat. I want your scent, I want your taste. And I will always, always, always buy with haste. It's just an item, clock quit playing. It's candy, what are you saying? There's nothing other, don't want no cake or pie. It's like a map of necessities for the first time. I'm gonna eat candy, candy, candy. Oh, candy, candy, candy.
Welcome back. We move now to a more sullen topic.
Drug addiction and dealing is no laughing matter, folks. Millions across the country are currently addicted to all sorts of chemicals.
No one would have guessed that there was a drug ring within our own place of comfort.
Mount St. Mary College. A peaceful, small, private college next to the beautiful Hudson River. The college prides itself on small, efficient classrooms, happy campus life, and friendly staff. It all seems like a fairy tale college life. However, yesterday showed that things are not always as they seem. Inside the classroom, teachers provide a safe and respectable environment for the students. Students are well behaved and attentive to their duties. But what goes on outside the classroom? Who would have thought that in one of these state-of-the-art science classrooms, there was the East Coast's largest drug production facility? Arthur Dent, along with 16 other students, are responsible for the sale and production of the United States' largest drug threat, Tylenol. That's right, Tylenol. They were subsequently arrested for their hideous crimes. Tylenol, also known as acetaminophen, is a drug that produces a numbing effect that eases the pain in the body. Wild Tylenol was first discovered in the Chilean rainforest. Its initial use was to relieve the pain that pirates had when their legs were replaced with wooden pegs. Tylenol is now produced in multiple hazardous and illegal drug labs. Here is the center of the drug op. These tools of science, which should have been used for good, were used for a more sinister purpose.
This is where Arthur and 16 other students were caught making the volatile substance Tylenol.
How is the modern version of the drug sold and used? Drug authorities found footage of the sale and graphic details of how the drug is administered. Warning, some of the images portrayed in this video are extremely graphic and may not be suited for children.
Hi, my name is Arthur Dent. Today we're going to be talking about our featured drug, Tylenol. So, why do you do it, Peter?
Well, basically, I've tried many drugs in my lifetime, but Tylenol is definitely the best one. I get the best high. Normally, you're supposed to take 3 or 4 small lines, but I usually just like to take one gigantic, like 2-foot line once every hour on the hour. It's just like, it makes me feel so good about myself.
Well, that's good. What about you, Tyler?
I love Tylenol. It's definitely the cheapest and most efficient. I do 3 or 4 lines every hour. Gives me that nice high. I feel good. I don't eat breakfast. I just sniff my Tylenol.
Well, as you can see, it comes in different forms. You can sniff it, you can pop the pill, and you can do whatever you want. And it's cheap. Get the Tylenol from me.
I actually had the pleasure of meeting with this criminal.
Can we this interview already? I have to do today.
So let me start with a few questions. Arthur, what was going through your mind and why did you do it?
Well, honestly, I first started off to pay through college. But then the money got really good. You do it too.
What about the thousands of lives that your drug affected?
I mean, it only helped in my opinion. I feel like it's an enhancer. It should be legalized.
What progress would unfold in society?
You know what? I refuse to comment anymore. Back to selling Tylenol.
Tylenol is a dangerous and volatile drug that has to be stopped. Mount St. Mary College will never be the same after this incident. This is Bolt Lightning, signing out. This Tylenol story is complete and utter Bolt. Are we still filming?
Mount St. Mary College is now on its road to recovery.
It's just terrible what some people would stoop to.
I know, but on the topic of recovery, we have Mr. Hobo here. He has come a long way from living underneath the bridge.
That's right, we have the bum from under the bridge. With his amazing transformation, please welcome to the studio, the Bum Johnson. Welcome to the show, the Bum Johnson.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. So tell me about your recently evicted home.
It was a cozy overpass on 9W under 84. Had a couple of amenities such as a nice comforting mattress, and I never felt alone because I had the roaring of cars above my head every night.
Oh, nice. So, how were you able to afford all this?
I had a couple signs and advertisements that I showed my audience as they drove by.
I believe we have a few of these in the studio, so we take a look at them. Will work for food. Quality cans and bottles. Homeless and hungry. What the hell is that?
I was at a polo match. Didn't know what was going on, but it inspired me to draw pictures, and that's how I'm trying to raise money.
Alright. Well, it seems like you were very happy with your home. Why did you relocate?
Well, if you happen to be driving by my old location, you can see that it's gated off.
Devastating.
Yeah, it was devastating at first, but in the long run it worked out. I sold a few paintings, and I was able to relocate to the Beacon Bridge with a nice look at the Hudson River. Yeah, I'm proud of my accomplishments now.
Well, you should be. Thank you for being here. Back to the studio.
And that's our show. Thanks for coming, and see you next time.